KPRC2 presents Breaking Free, a week-long initiative focused on stopping partner violence.
The goal is to provide support, resources, and solutions that can save lives. In this week's episode of Ask Amy, Randy Lowery with the Lone Star Legal Aid talks about planning an escape and how to get a protective order.
Well, protective orders are powerful. I mean, despite what you think. Like, if you feel like you need a protective order, absolutely file for a protective order. And you can file here in Harris County, they're free. I think protective orders are free throughout all the other counties. But I mainly are in Harris, Brazoria, Fort Bend County, and Montgomery County. But protective orders are free to file. And here in Harris County, we have the 280th District Court, which is our protective order court. So you will file a protective order, and you can file a temporary ex parte protective order, which gives you, while you're waiting on your hearing date, it'll give you like 20 days protection until you have your hearing.
Okay.
In a protective order, though, if you have a family violence protective order, you have to prove two things. You have to prove that there's a history of family violence, and you have to prove that family violence is likely to occur in the future. So basically, you're having to tell the judge, yes, the abuser has been abusing me all this time, but I'm also scared of this person if you don't give me the protective order.
Got it.
And then with the protective order, you do have to serve that person, and that person does have the right to appear in court.
So to get a protective order, then, do I necessarily have to have reported it to police? Do they mean that kind of evidence that there have been incidents before?
No, your testimony alone. I mean, we tend to say, oh, well, you need a police report. Well, a lot of times people don't call the police. And a lot of times they're scared to call the police because they feel like the police may not do anything. So a lot of times victims are sitting at home suffering in silence and not realizing, well, they're thinking, if I call the police, he may kill me. I may, or he or she may, I may upset them. So you don't necessarily have to call the police to have a protective order.
Okay.
It helps, but I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, because I didn't call the police, I can't get a protective order.
Right.
A protective order says the person cannot come within a certain distance from you. If you do have questions, you can call Lone Star Legal Aid at 713-652-0077. We do have this information for you on click2houston.com. That's also where you can see the full Ask Amy episode.